So it's Throwback Thursday, and I figured I'd do a video instead of a picture. I'd kind of, break the mold, do something new. Anyway, so my Throwback Thursday kind of spawned from a conversation I had with a challenger a couple of days ago. She has a high school reunion she's going to, and she hasn't seen these people in like 20 years. And she's concerned because the person that she was then is not the person she is now, and the person that she was then, she's not very proud of. And I can relate with this because I am so not proud of who I used to be. I was a spoiled kid. I would act out to get attention. My high school years, it got worse. Oh my God. Anyone who knew me in high school, I apologize now. That was bad. My early 20s were definitely probably the lowest point for me, for sure. And I'm sitting here thinking about all this, and I'm soaking it in, and then I'm listening to her talk, and I can feel for her. I'm right there with you, sweetie, because I have been desperately trying to scrub that slate clean for the past 2 years. Desperately. And there's always going to be that one person or 5 people or whoever who's going to say, missed a spot. There's always going to be somebody. And we can't look at it like your past is soiled, your past is dirty, your past is something we don't talk about. Oh, it's so bad. Because you know what? Let's think of that metaphor for a second. You're wiping the slate clean. What is a slate? It's a chalkboard. That is what a slate is. It's a chalkboard. And when you think about a chalkboard, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? A classroom. So if you have a brand new slate or chalkboard, no lessons have been taught. This is a brand new classroom. Nothing's happened. But as you age and as you're learning and you're growing and you're developing, you're writing notes on that chalkboard, and you are just, and yes, you're going to want to erase some things because, oh, messed up right there, didn't do that right, got to try again. But kind of like a mathematician sitting there in the classroom doing their formulas, that chalkboard's going to get used. And you are going to get meticulous, and you are going to erase and redo until finally the formula is right. Some people may think their formula is better than yours. Who cares? They don't matter. Those people don't matter. What matters is that you can take a step back and look at your formula and go, I did it. I did it. That's it. And it can be hard because sometimes these people are family. Sometimes they're friends that you've had forever. Sometimes they're people that you've known for a long time, and when they look at you, they don't see what you've done, they see what you did. Those people have to work out their own formula. They're probably looking at their board and looking at yours and going, it's all about your formula and your life, and don't be afraid of the mistakes you've made. As ugly as some of them may have been, because trust me, some of them were pretty ugly. But that's your chalkboard and nobody else's. And they need to keep their eyes on their own paper. That's cheating. So for Throwback Thursday, I am proudly saying that yes, I was a brat, I was a drama queen, I was ornery, I was a walking PMS bomb that nobody wanted to talk to unless your life was also miserable and you loved complaining. I was a complainer. I loved blaming everybody else for my problems. I was one of those typical people of, oh, my life's so terrible because of this person and this person, and I can't get anywhere in my life because of her. It's her fault. I don't even like admitting that. It was so bad. Yes, I was so bad. But I used my chalkboard, and I learned a lot from that chalkboard. So don't let them get to you. You make your own story. You make your own formula. And P.S. Students don't hand in their homework to other students. We hand them in to the teacher. He's the only one allowed to tell us whether or not we did good.